So 4.7 is flowchart thinking. So basically, we're going to just take a look at different ways to do a proof. I showed you a very basic version of a two-column proof where you kind of list what you're saying on the left and then the reason why you're saying it on the right. Here, we're going to prove that um, we're going to try to prove that angle A and angle E are congruent. And so basically they tell us AC is the same as EC, ER is the same as AR, and we can use RC to show reflexive, and then we can use side, side, side to show the triangles are congruent, which means A and E are congruent. So that's angles A and E are congruent. So that's our basic idea. And this is it in a flowchart proof form. So you can see that, oops, sorry. Here we have one of the sides that they told us, and then the reason is given. The reason is underneath the statement you have. And then we have another one that they told, which is given. And then here is the conclusion they made on their own, right? Or we said that, and I said reflexive. They said same segment. Either one would be fine to write there. So then I take these three pieces of information together. That's what these arrows show to prove that the triangles are congruent using side, 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 right? So here's the conclusion I made, and here's the reason I made it. And then from this, that's what this arrow is for, to show that from this, I can conclude that angle A and E are the same, they're congruent because of CP, right? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So that's a flowchart proof. And then, oops. This is the same thing in a paragraph form. So you can pause this and read through it. It says the same basic thing, but it's in paragraph form. So when you do a proof, you should be either using that two-column method, the flowchart, or a paragraph proof. So those are kind of the three main ways. And all of them have in common that we state what were the facts or conclusions that we can make and why we know that those are true. Okay, so those are the three formats that I'm going to expect you to use something like that from now on when we talk about doing a proof.